Hello, my beautiful friends. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can. Yay. Good. Good to see you. I love you guys. Oh my gosh. It's so good to like every time I do this, I'm like, oh, I love your faces. It's so good. It's just so good to be together, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? It really is. So good to be together. Let me pull up my gallery so I can see everybody. What's up, everyone? Um, I have got to keep an eye on the waiting room to make sure I let everybody in a-okay. Let's see if I can adjust this here. That's annoying. So I'm just at this point where like I have to wear my glasses. Like I don't have a choice. I cannot see the screen without them. And I also hate this glare. Like I hate this so much, but it is what it is. But I can't see your faces without them. So hello, Amanda Haldy. Hi, Jen. Excuse me. Is this Jen Craig, the newest star consultant who double promoted this month? What a freaking rock star. Incredible. Jen Craig, I just noticed, went to SFR in Charlotte last month, and she was a certified consultant, and she's a star consultant now, not even a month later, double promoted from certified to lead and lead to star. That's freaking incredible. So Jen, if that's you and you're on, I'm so proud of you and I'm so excited. Sounds like you want to earn a trip to Hawaii. Yeah. And I want to see you earn that trip to Hawaii. I'm so excited for you. Love it. Love it. Let's see. Hi, Tina. Hello, Lori and Brandon. Hello. Hi, Dawn. Hello, Angel. I'm so glad to see you're on here tonight. What's up, girl? Hey, Carmen. Hey, Tina. Love it. Love it. I'm just like getting everything together for everything tonight. Hi, Hannah. I saw you wave. What's up, girl? You're looking gorgeous tonight, let me tell you. Hello, Shelby. I see you in the corner. What's up, girl? So I love you guys so much. We are talking about catalogs tonight, and I was getting all my crap together. But first, you know what's up. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Jen says, yes, it's me. Your account doesn't show your old last name, it just shows Jen, but it's Jen with 2 N's. So I was like, that has to be Jen Craig for sure. So Amanda Halsey says, I have so many promotions happening this month. Jen double promoted to star, and Teresa Carpenter is 297 from star. Amazing. We've added 15 rock stars this month to our group. That's incredible. Incredible. In case you didn't know, tell me something good. This is how we start off every Tuesday, every RockStar Rally, because it's important to focus on what's going right in the world. The world is crap. The world is so full of trash and junk and meanness and ugly news and everywhere, but like not here. You know what I'm saying? Like not here. That's not what we do. So here is happy and joyful and wonderful and like things that are going great. And that's what you focus on, because friends, what you focus on is your reality. Okay. What you choose to give your energy to is what your reality ends up being. So this is why we do Tell Me Something Good. This is why we talk about what's going right with your world. So that's what we're doing here. Let's see. Lori and Brandon say, my brand new consultant, Amy, earned shooting star, whoop, whoop, and promoted to certified in less than 15 days. That's amazing. Yay. Trip points too for you and for your new consultant, Amy. So that's incredible. Way to go. Tina just sold an air purifier. Okay, nothing feels better than that. Let me tell you about that right now. Using the air purifier special. If you're like, what's the air purifier special, by the way? Tina, I'm betting that what Tina did is use the air purifier with 3 packs of pods and a filter for $275, basically. So the way you do that is you enter the air purifier as its own party, and then you utilize the host rewards to get 3 packs of pods and a filter for half price and host credit. And it ends up saving the person about $75 at the end of the day. And so sometimes people are really willing to kind of take the leap then, because $75 is a ginormous savings. So I love that. And air purifiers are amazing. And once people get one, usually they want more after they've got them and tried them. So it's really, really, it's kind of like a little gateway. I love it. Congratulations. Also, my new girl hit shooting star and certified in 1 week. That's incredible. Yay, Tina. Hannah says, I'm relaunching my business. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're back, girl. She says, I never really stopped, but I dropped off. You know, she just had a baby. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Life is crazy. Babies are nuts. Like, and I am back to business. I was ready for this. And then RockStar Rally came back, and it couldn't have been a more perfect time. I love you all. That's amazing. I'm so excited for you, Hannah. You're gonna crush it. Jen says 3 of my new consultants went active and are halfway to certified. Amazing. Jen, I'm sensing a free vacation in your future. So I can't wait to celebrate you as you earn that free vacation. Love. What else is good, guys? What else is good, guys? Yes, friends. Let's see. Dawn asked me to type out the air purifier special. Tina, can you put that in the comments for me or in the meeting chat? Thank you so much. Tina's going to drop that there. And then what I'll do is have Tina share there's like an image that's floating around. I'll have her share that in Radiant Rockstars as well. So you guys can see the whole air purifier special. Let's see. Tina on Tina's iPhone says, I'm talking to more people and getting out there. Yes, love that. Love that. Shelby brought an opportunity packet to a coworker today. Fingers crossed. Atta girl. Atta girl. Listen, people do not know what they do not know. And if you are not talking about your business and you are not sharing your business and you are not putting opportunity packets in people's hands, they cannot join you. But they will join someone else who's putting a packet in their hands. Okay. I have said this for like an eternity since the end of time. Like, if you don't recruit them, I will. Just want you to know. Okay. If you don't recruit them, I will. If you don't want to sell Scentsy to them, I will, because I'm not going anywhere and I'm going to work my business and I'm going to be the one who sticks it out longer than anybody else. Like, it's just that simple though. Customers will shop. Customers want to spend money. People want Scentsy. People want to start a business. People want to host. And if you don't offer them the opportunity, I will. And what I mean by that is not like, hey, I'm here to take your customers. But what I mean by that is, if you're not offering the opportunity, someone else is going to at some point, and they will take them up on it. So don't miss on that, or don't like skulk back from offering the opportunity, or be scared, or be afraid, or let fear win, or any of those things. Okay. So if you don't, someone else will. Okay. And it'll be me. Just kidding. I'm not going to, not to steal our customers, but seriously, I will recruit anybody. Let's go. Let's see. Shelby says, I'm selling mini fans and pods. I work like crazy. Freaking amazing product. Amazing product. And you know what? The price point is so good. The price point is so good on mini fans. They're such an easy sell, in my opinion. $15. And right now, what are they? $13.50. Especially when I'm at events and people are like, do you have anything for the car? It'd be real easy for me to be like, yeah, we got scent circles or 3, or car bars or 6. But I'm like, listen. And this is what I tell people straight up. They're like, do you have anything for the car? I'll be like, yes. I say, look, we got these things that hang from the mirror, but they're not going to last you more than a couple of days. Just like anything else that hangs from the mirror ever. Okay. If you want to buy them, I'll sell them to you. But here's what's the best for your car. And I show them the pods and fans, and they're like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's such a good deal. Oh, it's only $15. Like, they love it. They can't believe it. And when I tell them the truth, like, I'll sell this to you, but it's only going to last you a few dollars. You know what I just did? Built rapport and trust with that person. Because they're like, oh, she just told me the actual truth. Oh, she just told me this is only going to last me a couple of days, right? I didn't lie to her and say like, oh, this is going to last you 3 weeks in your car. Yeah, hanging from your girl. No, like 24 hours is what you get from scent circles in the heat, especially. You know what I'm saying? Put it in Tuesday, Wednesday, you can't smell it. That's how it goes, because it's hot, right? When you tell people the truth and you build rapport, and then you show them, like, listen, you can absolutely buy this and I will support you in whatever you want, but this is really the best option for your car. It's going to provide you the best scent that fills your car the most with the longest lasting fragrance. And you tell the truth. For me, mini fans and pods are like an add-on sale to every 6-pack of wax that I do. And you should start operating your business in the same way. When someone orders a 6-pack of wax from you, you'd be like, hey, what do you got going on in your car? By the way, since I'm ordering wax for you, does your car smell good? Okay. And then you can go from there. Car products are an add-on, an upsell. It's a way to increase your PRV very easily. And by the way, pods and fans are really an incredible product. It's a highly addictive product. Pods are incredible. People love them. They know that they're quality. And then once they use pods and fans, you can be like, so how are you liking it? Are you loving it? That's another product for them to reorder. But then you can teach them about wall fans. Hey, we have this, but like for your house. And then you can teach them about air purifiers, right? And it's just like it builds. So don't be sleeping on pods and mini fans, okay? Huge opportunity. And next month we have the return of the cheetah mini fan, which is incredibly popular, okay? And so freaking cute. Let's see. Lori and Brandon say in-home parties and over online parties all day. Oh, in-home parties over online parties all day, every day. I let my team use our home on Saturday to launch her business, and she sold $700 in 2 hours. Listen, I love that. I was just talking to a potential host today, and she's like, I don't know. People are busy. I can't get anyone to come over. Blah, blah. And I was like, look, we can do it online if you want. Okay. But she doesn't have any Scentsy. Her friends don't have any Scentsy. Nobody knows about it. I'm like, I can open a link. I can open a party. I can do this for you. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Especially people don't know what they need to smell it. They need to see it in your space. They need to smell it in your home. It is, I was like, you can have a $300 party online, or we could have a $1,000 party in your house. Okay. So home parties, literally, they are amazing. They really are. That's where the magic happens. That's where the light bulbs go off. Home parties are free. They don't cost you anything. Hello. That's the whole point. Like, that's how this business ever even began in the beginning. I love it. Dawn says, I sold some to a friend of mine because I have them in my car and doing an event in September. Love that. I'm betting that's mini fans and pods. Pods and mini fans in Louisiana heat are a no-no. Brandon's melted into the mini fan and through the bottom. Womp womp. Pods will melt if it's like super duper hot in your car. It's super duper hot here, and I've never had pods melt like through my mini fan. But I have seen it. I have seen the plastic, but luckily I think it just kind of like plops right out. It's not like it ruins your car, or sticks to your car or anything. The plastic's just kind of stuck right there on the fan. But that is a thing. Yeah. At the home party, there were 10 guests and 7 orders. Turn 1 order into a host link, get a free and half off. I love that. I love that so much. Way to think beyond the party too. Like that's so good. Okay, any more? Tell me something good. I know someone else has something. And if anyone wants to unmute themselves, you can just go for it. Tell me something good. And also I'm not afraid of awkward silence. Like, I'll sit here as long as you need until somebody wants to tell me something good. You know, I can sit here for hours just looking at you. Amy says, I got to be active when I didn't think I would be. Freaking love that. Love that. How much and how often do we sell ourselves short and cut ourselves off at the knees and tell ourselves we can't do something, or we're not good enough, or strong enough, or bold enough, or experienced enough, or we don't know enough, or we don't have it all figured out, or we're not smart enough, or pretty enough, or the right gender, or we don't live in the right place, or we're not the right age, blah, 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 blah. We tell ourselves these kind of things all the time. And we are the ones who hold ourselves back. Ain't no one holding you back like you. Ain't nobody holding you back like you. And I hope you hear me say that. Your mind is your greatest asset. What you tell yourself is your reality. If you tell yourself, I can't, I won't, I'm not, that is what becomes your reality. If you tell yourself, I can, I will, I am, that is what becomes your reality. Promise. I've seen it time and time and time again. I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it with incentive trips. I've seen it with promotions. I've seen it with paycheck goals. I've seen it with recruiting. I've seen it with everything, even booking parties. People who say nobody wants to book a party, well, guess what? They don't book parties. People who say like home parties are the shit, guess what? They book home parties. What you tell yourself becomes your reality. Okay. Love it. You go, Amy. Okay, Tina put the air purifier stuff in the comments or in the meeting chat. Thank you for that. You're the best. And I'm also, did you put in Radiant Rockstars, or will you later for me? Thank you. Love you. Mean it. Okay. Love it. Mystery bags, Amy, so good. Teresa says, I started a team when I never had plans to, but I'm finally ready. Freaking love that. Like literally no one joins Scentsy with plans to build a team, by the way. Nobody. Everyone comes in this and they're like, I don't want to recruit. Like that's everyone's like first line. Like, I don't want to build a team. Oh, that's weird. That's gross. Ugh. But what ends up happening is we realize that the true magic is in team building, and it's not about, I mean, don't get me wrong, like getting promoted feels good, right? Like getting to a leadership level, it feels good. It feels cool. Like, but what you end up learning is that recruiting is so much more about sharing this really cool thing that you have in your life and letting other people have this part of this really cool thing that you have in your life. Like Scentsy brings us joy and community and love and connection and light. And when we recruit, we offer other people the opportunity to have joy and connection and love and community and light. And that's really what happens when you recruit. It's not about trip earning or promoting or paychecks. Those are all like happy consequences of it, truly. But when you look at what you have here and say, I want others to experience this too, that's really what recruiting even is. And by the way, when you look at recruiting that way, you are a better recruiter. You are naturally more attractive. People are naturally more attracted to you. People naturally say yes more. People naturally join your team more. You end up being a better leader because you're serving others rather than being like, let's help me get promoted, right? This company is different. This experience is different. What we have here is different. And that's what you do when you recruit. So I love that. Cheyenne gets to be back with her students on Thursday. Yay. My daughter is starting school this week, and everyone else around here, everyone started school on August 2nd, 20 days ago. I'm like, it is still summer and it is still so hot. Like, why are these children in school? I don't understand it. She's going back to school, and I even still feel like this is early. When I was a kid in school, but I mean, I grew up in New England. We didn't go back to school until after Labor Day. We went from Labor Day but we were in school to the end of June too. But it's not so hot there, so it's a little different. It's wild. Babette sent out experience packets promoting all the stuff, leading to about 25 people so far. Love that. All right, that's a great segue into what we're talking about tonight. So since it's already recording, hey, I'm Jennifer Anderson, Superstar Director of Radiant Rockstars. It's Tuesday night, RockStar Rally night, my favorite night of the week, where I get to spend it with all of you. Don't you feel like I need like a newscaster mic when I say that? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like my tagline, my opener, whatever. It's fine. It's cool. Cheers. I wish this was booze, but that's okay. This one was. Oops. Already done. All right. So, let's talk about customer catalog mailouts, VIP packets, mail, all the things. Like, what's a good idea? What's not a good idea? Why do we do this? I kind of want to give you like a little bit of a deep dive, cheaper ways to get mail out. I'm going to share my own personal catalog packets with you. I'm going to share all of my templates, everything that I've made. I'm giving you the templates, okay? I'm giving you the CANVA templates. I'm giving you everything. So you can have my color scheme and my fonts and my creativity, or you can change it up to be your color scheme and your fonts and your creativity. And all you got to do is plug in and play your favorite things and change your colors and boom, click, done, okay? So I'm trying to make this easy for you. If you want to take advantage of these resources, please do. You do not have to. But as I try to teach my leaders and as I had to learn myself, my job as a leader is just to offer, okay? So I'm teaching you everything that I do. It's my job to offer it to you, and what you do with it, well, that's up to you. If you want to take it and use it and be successful, please do, and I'm here. That's why I'm giving it to you. And if you don't want to take it and use it, that's fine too. That's your prerogative and that's your choice, and I'm not going to be butthurt by it because I love you. But what you choose to do in your business is not my responsibility. Okay. My responsibility is this right here, is offering to you. And so that's what I'm doing here. So tonight I'm going to give you all my templates for everything that I've designed. So let me dial it back for 1 second. This is what I do 2 times a year. I do this 2 times a year when we have a new catalog launch. I create these sort of like customer VIP catalog packets and I mail them out to my customers. I love an actual paper catalog. Online is cool, looking on my phone is cool, but I love a paper catalog and I have a lot of customers who do as well, okay? And if I have someone who wants digital, I will absolutely send them digital and happy to do that. Saves me money and time, fine. But I love paper catalogs. I find that they are compelling. I find that they are beautiful. I love the story that's written from the beginning to end. And people may not read our paper catalogs from beginning to end like we do as consultants, but people may. People also may do that. And sometimes when people read that from the beginning to end or look at all the pictures or see the note from Dan or see the consultant stories in there or the consultant pictures, they might be like, maybe I could do this, right? And so you just never know. There is magic in an actual paper catalog, in my opinion. So twice a year, I will create these packets and I will send them out to different groups of people. The first group of people that's going to get priority are going to be my clubbers. So my Scentsy clubbers. They're going to get the first round, like they're going to get the first things that go out. They are going to get the catalogs. They're going to get this like big old packet that I'm going to share with you in a minute. Okay. They're going to get that. And then the next group of people would be like my most recent orderers. So I go back at least 100 people, basically, and I'd like to do anyone who's ordered at least once during the spring and summer catalog season. I'm going to send them a new packet. And then if it's less than 100, I would go up to 100, but if it's not less than 100. So that's just my own personal numbers. And then I have a way that I send sort of like catalog-ish with scented stickers to people who have never purchased from me, have no like customer relationship with me, and I'll explain all that in a little bit. Here's what I need you to know though. Sending out catalogs, I do think that it is a good action to take in your business, and it keeps you involved, it keeps you interested, and you know all the things that I design, which I'll share with you, they keep me like excited and my head in the game. But sending out catalogs and putting all this effort in does absolutely zilch nada nothing for your business if you are not going to do the follow-up. Okay, do not do this if you are not going to do the follow-up. Follow-up is where all of the money lives, all of it, all the money lives. And that means when you send out samples, when you send out catalogs, when people order, all of the money, and like in money, I want you to read orders, hosts, and recruits, okay? All of the money lives in follow-up in this business. And I want you to hear this. My husband taught me this a long time ago. He said, people don't need freebies, they need follow-up. And we think all the time about like, what kind of samples can I give? And how can I make this cute? And like, what can I give away? But people don't need freebies, they need follow-up. Like, I don't care if you don't send out a dang thing. If you're doing follow-up and texting and building relationships with your customers, that's way more valuable than anything you could send in the mail. So I need you to know that, okay? This is the way I choose to run my business, and I'm sharing what I've learned over the years and the way that I like to build my business now currently. And I'm just trying to help give you ideas, okay? Like I said, take it and run with it. Take it and use it to spur your own idea, or just, I don't care, do whatever you want with it, okay? So I'm also going to do some screen shares tonight. I do a Jotform. So I sent out to Scentsy clubbers first, recent orderers, okay, second. And then the third thing I do is I have a catalog request form. So I created a Jotform and I share that link to the Jotform on my Instagram. Like on my Instagram, like the link on my profile is my PWS. During this season, I change out that link to be my Jotform link. So if someone goes to my Instagram and they look on my homepage and there's like a hyperlink there, it is the link to my Jotform, which is a catalog request, okay? It's not yet because I just finished the Jotform today, but I will also do the same thing on Facebook. I will share it again and again, over and over. I will share it in my VIP group. I will share it on my public page. I will text it to people, okay? And in the Jotform, I'm going to share it with you, but it captures their name, their address, and a couple of other important things, okay? So those are basically like 3 waves of these packets that go out. Wave number 1, VIP clubbers. Clubbers or VIPs, that's the end of the story. Number 2, recent orders, anyone who's ordered during the spring and summer catalog season. You can decide what the parameters are for your business, okay? But that's how I run my business. And then number 3, anyone who requests a catalog who isn't included in those other 2 waves. All right, so let me first show you my Jotform so you can see what that looks like. I'm going to also share the template with you. When I upload this video to YouTube, which will be tonight or tomorrow morning, I will include every single CANVA link. I will include links to all of the resources like the envelopes, my scale, my printer, like I will include absolutely everything for you. I will also include my Jotform, which you can duplicate and just create your, it's very simple, duplicate and make a new one yourself. Okay, so let me get a screen share going here. Share screen, boom. All right, so I need, perfect, this guy right here. Boom. Nope. Can you, 2 people enter the waiting room? I don't really know how to do that while I'm doing screen share. That's fun. Well, sorry guys. See you when I'm done screen sharing. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen? Do you see it looks like a bunch of numbers right now? Okay, cool. Here is my Jotform. Can you see that? So this is a link that I created. This is a Jotform. It's very easy. It's pretty user-friendly. I didn't take a course on Jotform. Didn't take a college course. I don't have a degree. Like, you just go to Jotform, you figure it out. You just start typing in things, you figure it out. This is a Jotform. This is what my catalog request looks like for this season, okay? So I included these lovely photos, which are actually from our in-house director, Amber Blake, who's incredible and takes beautiful photos. She shared them for us. They're in the Radiant Rockstars albums. I put this photo here and then this photo in the background, pretty simple. So it's going to grab their name. It's going to grab their mailing address. Up here, I've got what the packet includes, which is just 10-cent stickers and coupons. Okay. My website, my phone number. Basically, you want to put your website and phone number in as many places as possible, so nobody ever has a reason to say like, I didn't know how to get a hold of you. You want to put it everywhere. Okay. Just like absolutely everywhere. You'd be surprised how much people don't see things. Okay. So customer details, full name, mailing address, and these asterisks, you can make things required or not required. So I have several things that are required and some things that don't care. Phone number is, and I put on the here, I said, I'll never call you, promise, but I might text you at some point though. Okay. Like, I want people to know it's okay to give me your phone number. You're going to be fine, because it is a required thing, because I may want to plug them into Project Broadcast. Oh yeah, I can admit you from the waiting room. Perfect. I may want to plug them into Project Broadcast at a later date. Or I may want to text them for follow-up. I need to have a way to follow up with them, because like I said, if you are not willing to do the follow-up, this is absolutely like not worth your time. Okay. So I want to capture their phone number because I want to text them for follow-up if I don't have their information already. Email is not required because people don't read email, and I don't want to rely on their email address as the only way for me to communicate with them. I'd rather have their phone number. Then I asked, have you shopped with me before? Yes or not yet, basically. And that's required because I want to know, are they in a, oh, stop. Oh, it's pretending like I'm filling this out. There we go. I want to know if they are an existing customer, or if they think they're a customer, but maybe they aren't, right? And I'm going to verify that. Then I asked them some things that are not required, like, would you like to earn some free Scentsy? Yes, no, maybe. Have you ever thought about being a consultant? And then I give them a lot of options. Now, I did this last season for the first time, and I was so shocked at how many people chose one of these yeses. Like, people that I've never talked to about it, people that I've never had a conversation with, have never showed interest. But here's the thing about this Jotform. It is not that scary for them to click this, because they're not talking to anybody's face. They're not being held accountable. They're not anything like that. So I say, yeah, I just said the first option is like, yeah, I want to do it. Yes, I'd love more info, as in like, send me some stuff, reach out to me and let's talk. Yes, but it never seems to be the right time. Yes, but I'm scared. Yes, but I'm not a salesperson. Basically, I'm giving them an out, right? People are going to be much more comfortable with clicking yes if I give them an out. I can't just put yes or no. People are always going to click no. Okay. But if you give them like a reason that they can be like, little, I'm not sure about this, they're much more likely to go ahead and click one of those things. Most people who chose yes, but it never seems to be the right time, or yes, but I'm not a salesperson. Another one that would be great to put in there would be like, yes, but I don't have the time, because that's most people's number one excuse. Okay. And so when you put that in there, it's going to be like, it's easy for people to say yes. When you get your Jotform at the end, I had 7 out of 10 people click a yes of some sort. 70% of the people who filled out this Jotform clicked a yes of some sort. That's a huge list of leads for my recruiting pool. Whether they join now in August or September, or now they just go into my like little pool of potential recruits and they join in 2 years, it doesn't matter. They wouldn't ever go into the pool if they didn't click yes. So this is a really important part of this. Then I put no. This one's kind of funny. I don't like discounts, positive communities, free trips, and growing myself. And then I just put no, and that's okay. I still love you. I want them to know, like, it's cool. You're totally allowed to click no. I'm not going to hate you. We don't have to end this and sever this relationship, right? Don't make people feel bad for not being interested, because the business truly isn't for everyone, and we need customers and we need hosts, and that's totally fine. People are allowed to say no, and we're not going to get mad at them over that. We love our customers, okay? And then the last thing I added this year, and they can skip all of this, none of this is required, but most people fill it out anyway. Is there anything you'd love to stay in the know about? Because I want to have, so I have running lists in my phone. Like I'll have and I use my notes app more than anything. So I'll have a notes app that's titled Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. And anyone who I know loves that or wants to be in the know about that, I have their name and their phone number on that list. And I just add to that list constantly. If we ever have a Nightmare Before Christmas drop, I will go to that list and text all those people, hey, here's what's coming. Okay. So I just say, is there anything you'd love to stay in the know about? Fun wax collections, holidays, as in maybe they like to change their decor, Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, etc. Scentsy buddies, anything Disney, Marvel, Harry Potter, WB, Christmas, Halloween, Harvest, Thanksgiving, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Like, and you know, if you want to change those out to have other different franchises you think would be valuable, please do. But this is a great way to capture people's information and get them to basically say like, yeah, hey, I want to know about this. And when people tell you they want to know about something, they're going to be much more receptive to you reaching out to them about it when something does come up. And then lastly, I said, what is your favorite Scentsy product? That's just something I like to know. You know, if they're like, oh, Scentsy Fresh is my favorite. Well, what am I going to do every time we have a seasonal collection? Hey, guess what? Scentsy Fresh is coming in this new fun scent, right? Like I'm going to reach out to them directly about that. So this is my Jotform. I'm going to share this with you. The cool thing I love about Jotform is that when a Jotform is finished, at like when people have entered their information, you will get basically like a spreadsheet of everyone's information. You can export it to Excel, and then from Excel, you can like spit out address labels real fast. You can sort it by who says yes or who says no. You can, I mean, there's so many different things. You can even just look at it in your computer and write it. You can do whatever you want, but I love that you'll get like an actual spreadsheet from it. It's just fabulous. Jotform is free. I think you can create 5 Jotforms for free, and then after that you have to upgrade. But you can also use Google Docs. It's the same kind of idea, or Google Forms, excuse me. Okay, so that's that. That's my that. All right. I don't know what just happened. Stop. Can I stop share? Let's stop that. Screen sharing is paused. Stop share. There we go. That was weird. All right. So let me go back to the chat. Hi, everybody. All right. So let me share with you so that is my Jotform. I'm going to share that with you so you can use it if you want. This is my catalog packet. Okay. So I'm going to share where I got these. Everything for you. Okay. These are clear envelopes. I love these. They're 5 by 7. They fit perfectly this entire packet. I have a from and a to label. Okay. From and to, and then your postage goes over here. Now, here's what it looks like. Caveat, this is my spring and summer because my fall and winter one hasn't arrived yet, which is so lame. And I was so excited to put it all together for you tonight and show you, but we're just going to imagine this is fall and winter. I'll show you though. So in here, in this packet, I have a harvest collection brochure. Okay. With my label on it. I swear to God, if you send out anything without a label on it, I can't. Okay. Don't do that. I love you. there's a recruiting flyer that I have created. And yes, I will give you this template. And because I never ever send anything ever out without recruiting information, ever. This is a startup special for August. And I edit this every single month in case we have a different special, or I want to change up the colors or make it more of a fall vibe or a spring vibe or whatever. And on the back, it's a bunch of pictures of me doing Scentsy stuff. Okay. And look, there's my website and my phone number. And look, there's a QR code to my website because we put it everywhere, on all the things, okay? So they're getting a join flyer, a harvest brochure, because that's what's happening right now. And by the way, in case you didn't notice, I had them packaged like this, with the harvest brochure out on this side, so it'd be fun and exciting. And on this side, the fall winter catalog facing out with this, which I'll share with you in a moment, okay? Then they got a fall winter catalog. And this has my information in two places. You got that little label right there with my QR code on my website and my face. And you got this stamp on the back because I love a stamp, because stamps are easy. Stamps came from Staples. It has my name, my number, and my website. That's it. I chose blue because black ink doesn't stand out, but blue does. And I do it on a slant because when you do things nice and like, oh, this is nice and cute and in line, exactly how it should be, nobody sees it. No one sees it. People will pick up a catalog and be like, so where do I get more? How do I contact you? And I'm like, okay. So I chose blue because it's not black like everything else. And I put it like sideways or off ways or crooked, like, so people will recognize that it's like, okay, I need to see that. Okay. That's that. Then inside they get this sticker sheet. I will share this with you. I created this. This is new releases, and I put this in the new releases page. Okay. Guess what else is on here? A couple things that are noticeable. Scratch to sniff, because people don't know these are scented all the time. All the time. Sometimes I'll send these people and they'll be like, so I got that cute thing with all the colors on it. And I'm like, did you smell them? Like, they're scented, okay? People don't know though, because they're not consultants. Here's what you have to do. You have to think like a consumer. Do not think like a consultant, because people are not consultants and they're not as obsessed with Scentsy as we are. What else is on here? My website. See the website right there? Like I told you, put it on everything, okay? Take a sticker sheet and a fall catalog. So far, we've got that and that. Harvest brochure and join. Okay, this is what people are getting so far. And then they're getting, let me share that in a second. They're getting this. So I am going to share this is my one from spring and summer. So that's why it's all bright. These are my marketing materials from spring and summer. They were bright, they were fun, they were bold, they were exciting. I'm going to share with you Canva fall and winter in just a second, but my fall colors are like greens and taupes and browns and pumpkin-y colors. So I'm created that, but for fall. Coupons. Okay, and let me tell you about coupons. I created this coupon. I'm going to share it with you. Let me tell you about coupons. You do not have to offer coupons to your customers. Okay, this is something that I specifically choose to do twice a year for my VIPs only. So this goes to my clubbers. This does not go to someone who like has never shopped with me or just like wants a catalog or wants to smell. Like, they don't get coupons. Like, these are basically perks of being my customer. Okay, perks of sticking it out with me, perks of choosing me, and I send this out twice a year. So these are $10 off a $75 order, or a $100 order gets $10 off and free shipping. So basically they would give me the order directly. I would put in their card information for their amount, and then I would put in my card information for $10, or my code information for the $10 and the shipping fee, which is $20, right? This is a way for me to be generous and give back to my customers and thank them for choosing me. And I do not have any customers that only shop when I give them coupons. I do have customers who use my coupons, but they also shop throughout the year. Okay. So that's just a side note. Don't give away all your money. If you don't want to send coupons, you absolutely don't have to. But then something else I put on here is a host special. So I am giving away a tabletop fan diffuser to anyone who hosts a qualifying party by October 31st. Okay, so that's on there. I'm going to share these with you. And then I just put a cute little ball sticker in there. It's like a little water bottle sticker. And I got these stickers from Hobby Lobby. Again, you do not have to do this. Okay. These are just like a pack of fall stickers. And the spring I sent little butterfly stickers, just like a little extra something fun. Okay. None of these things are necessary, but this is a great way to establish like a brand with your customers and have them know, like, and trust you. So once I have all this together, and I put a little confetti in there too, because everything's better with confetti. Let's all tell the truth. Okay. I'm going to give you a fun little tip. So I take my little scale. I'll link this for you on Amazon. This is the scale. It's really, really simple. Put it on there, boom, it weighs it and tells you how much it is, okay? This is altogether, this is about 5 ounces. It's 4.9, exactly, just under 5, which is good. So I'm gonna show you in a second, this can go as a large envelope. Large envelopes have certain restrictions with the USPS, like they can only be so thick. They cannot be like thicker than, I believe it's a 1/2 inch, or I think it's a 1/4 inch. But this can go as a large envelope, which is cheaper than sending it as a package. If you put like chunky samples in there, it has to go as a package. So I never send chunky samples in there, because then you're spending a minimum of $4 a piece to mail it out. And that's insane. Okay. And crazy, not worth it. And that's giving away all your money. So this is just under 5 ounces. And I'm going to show you. Share the screen again. Let's go. If you go to the USPS.com, can you guys see that? Can you guys see my screen? Yes, okay. This right here, this large envelopes, okay, the weight is not over 5 ounces, okay? So basically, once your weight is 4.0, you're in this category. Once your weight is 5.0, you're in this category, right? So this is 4.9, cool, because I'm right here. So at 4.9, this is $2.07 to mail. Okay, at 5.0, it's $2.31. At 5, and it could be 5.0 or 5.9, it doesn't matter, it's still going to be $2.31. So if your packages are weighing like 5.0 or 5.1 and you want to put something else in there, go ahead and do it, because it's not going to cost you more money to mail it. Okay. Here's what I love to do. So last year in the spring, these cost me $2.22 a package. The rates have gone up since then, but I'm going to give you a pro tip. This is my favorite way to do this. So you can package all these up, put your to and from on them, be ready to go, blah, blah. You take them to the post office. You're like, I want to mail these as a large envelope. They have to put in every single one as the shipping address, where it's going. It's so annoying. Okay. Or you can weigh it at home, find out how much it is, or you can take it to the post office to the self-serve little thing and do the weighing right there and figure out how much it is. And then you can go to this website and look up the large envelopes, what your price is. On the self-serve postage thing, you can go to buy stamps, okay? And then you can say, I want to do a different value other than like a forever stamp. You can pick the value. So you're going to say $2.31, quantity 50, and it'll spit out 50 of these guys right here. Boom, done. Okay. However many it is you need, 25, 10, doesn't matter. However many it is, you go and you buy these guys, you spit them out, and then boom. You can take them home, have them on your desk, and anytime you want to mail out a catalog pack, you're good to go. Already done, ready. That's my favorite. It's so much quicker. You don't have to sit at the counter. Like, it's way, 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 way better. Okay. So this is the USPS website, large envelopes situation right here. Okay. Now, I weighed a catalog and a sticker sheet alone without all the extra stuff. This is still 3.7 ounces. So this is still alone, if you're just doing catalog and sticker sheets, this guy and this guy. Okay, that's it. 3.7 ounces. So it's $1.83 to mail, just like this per one. Okay. Let me share with you my CANVA situations. Here we go. So this is the sticker sheet that I'm going to give to you right here. I'm going to give you this. You can change these colors. You can change my website, obviously, change the fonts, whatever. But I decide on like a theme or like a brand for every sort of catalog season. And I kind of try to keep all my materials in that same color scheme, but different enough to where people don't gloss over them. Because if they're all the exact same color, like alone, people will gloss over them. They won't, nothing will stand out. Okay. So this is my sticker sheet. I'll share this with you. This is my updated, like, little, see this guy, this spring loves guy, whatever. This is my updated fall one. Okay. So I was talking to my husband about this and he said, you know what, I really think I had this Oh for the Love of Fall at the top. And he said, I really think you should have Jennifer's picks at the top. And I was like, why? And he said, because when you have a relationship with people, you know, people can look at that and think it's just like another catalog when it says Oh for the Love of Fall. But when it says like, hey, these are Jennifer's picks, like this is my highlights, these are what I think you should look at, it just makes more sense. And so this is my first time kind of putting it up at the top like that. Again, you can change out these products, change out the fonts, change out the website, whatever, but I'm going to share this with you if you want to use it. I love that it's a square instead of like another long piece of information. I just think it's visually interesting and exciting. And then here's the Scentsy Club. This is what I don't have because it hasn't arrived yet, but I created this rat card for Scentsy Club because I want to push Scentsy Club as much as possible. Okay. And I decided to go kind of sort of like coupon-y with it, looking like, hey, 10% off, 50% off, here's all the perks. Again, QR codes, websites, phone numbers, Instagram handles, the whole thing. Okay. I'll share this with you as well. Here's my VIP coupon postcard. I will share this with you. Again, this does have the spring and summer one on it as well, but you can edit and change it to be whatever you want. Okay. So I'm going to give you all of that stuff. All right. You're going to have the links to all those. I'm going to give you the links to these clear nailers. I got these on Amazon. You can buy them in the Scentsy store, but they're more expensive. So I get them on Amazon. I got the scale on Amazon. Okay. I get the confetti on Amazon. I hope you like this pro tip about the post office. It's the best way to mail catalogs. It's so easy. Lastly, here's another thing you can do if you want to be like, you don't want to do any of that. Okay. On the cheap, and you're just like, I just want to get, I need to get stuff in people's hands. You can do a product sheet or product list. Okay. Put your sticker on the back. Please, for the love, put your sticker on the back. If you don't, people will go to Scentsy.com and they will choose anyone to shop from. Okay. It's just how it goes. You can throw this in a regular envelope with this guy, fold it in half and send it for one stamp. Okay. You can mail them out super duper fast. Okay. Super duper easy. People just need to smell it. So don't feel like you have to go to this extent. If you want to, and this is fun for you, do it. Okay. If you have customers who you think would love this, do it. If you're just like, I just want to get scents in people's hands and I don't have a lot of money to spend, which is absolutely fine. You got to remember my business is 13 years old. Okay. I've been doing this for a very long time. I did not always do this. So don't look at this and be like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. I don't want to make that. That's fine. I'm just giving you what I know and giving you the options. You can totally freaking do this. Do you know I did this for years? Okay. This is absolutely good because do you know what the magic is? It's the follow-up. It's not the packet. The magic is the follow-up. It's not the packet. Let them smell the scents and do the follow-up, honestly. Okay, so that's really the magic. And also what I meant to do on my Jotform is include an option for someone to receive a digital catalog. I meant to edit my form and do that. So I will edit my form before I share it, but maybe people will want a digital one and then that will save you all the effort and all the mailing and all of that kind of stuff too. And that's great. And then you can just still do the follow-up after that. So hopefully that helps you. Shein and Temu are amazing places for stickers. Super good tip, Hannah. Love that. Trifold brochure for the season. Love that. That's cute. Okay, so for printing things, I do purchase from CANVA because I could do like a local pickup at my local FedEx and they're ready in like an hour. Except for like certain shapes I can't get from there, like this shape I have to order from CANVA. Now you can save these and order them through Staples and pick them up. You can order them through Vistaprint with a coupon code. You have lots of options. I think the quality is really excellent through CANVA. Their shipping is usually pretty quick. But for a lot of things I do order from Staples because I can go get it same day, or FedEx, or Vistaprint if I have a nice coupon code or I wait for a sale. I do print some things through my printer. I hate my printer. It's not good quality. It is what it is. Like I printed out the fall sticker sheets. You know what I mean? Like I printed these out on my own printer. I just have like an Epson something all-in-one workforce. I mean, whatever. Who really loves their printer? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just like, I love my printer. It's amazing. It always works. I don't know. Printers are printers or whatever. Let's be true. I will share my Join Rack card too. Yes, Akila, I absolutely will. Share my Join Rack card. Akila says, I do a poll in my VIP group asking if they want a digital or a hard copy, and so many chose digital. I was surprised. I'm always surprised by that too. So people will choose digital, so I need to edit my Jotform to have that. Tina says she prefers ordering from Canva. I really do. I think Canva's quality is very good and their shipping is pretty quick. And they're really good about like, if something is an error, something doesn't look right, like they will reprint, like not ask you any questions, like not charge you anything, you know what I mean? And also you can decide like if you want quantity 1 or quantity 5, like you can get that from Canva. With Vistaprint, you have to have a minimum quantity of like 100, you know, or Staples, you have to have minimum quantities like that. Also like this guy, the one that I did for fall, I will give this out at events too. Like if people say, do you have a catalog? Like I'll just give them this. So I do like to create that kind of thing. And I will also update this for like the holiday season that make it a little more Christmassy, and order some then for like my November and December shows or my November and December orders, and kind of shove it in bags like that too. So this will get me now through October, and then I'll create a little more of a holiday, Christmassy, wintry one. Thank you, Akila. She said the square card is brilliant, which I'm so grateful to hear that from Akila because she is a designer. Okay, so that's amazing. Thank you. Okay, let me tell you about this too. I'm going to tell you something about Canva. I am not an artist. I am not a designer. I am not no, like it's not in my wheelhouse. Again, I didn't take a college course on Canva. Like I don't have an expert degree, but you know what I did do? I just logged into Canva and I just tried again and again and again and again and again. And I made really bad designs and I sucked. And I made things that like didn't look great and could have looked better. And I made some like really simple things. And if you go and look at my Canva history from like what it was to like what it is now, the only way that I got better is by doing. The only way that I got better is by just like logging in and trying and playing and like editing and looking at what other people are doing and getting inspired. And listen, don't be intimidated or scared by this stuff because you can do it too. I promise you, I am not an artist or a graphic designer. I do not have an eye for like any of that. But this is actually quite simple when you try it again and again and again and again. I promise you will get better if you're willing to learn. Thank you, Aikila. She says, I can tell you have grown. Ah, that is such a compliment. Thank you. Tina says, I spent quite a large amount of money on mail this season, but I'm so confident that September 1st will be a huge hit, and I scheduled the follow-up so I can remind them after they get their boxes. Love that. And you know what? Some seasons, hopefully you've heard me say this before, but you have to do what your business demands from you in that season. Okay. Some seasons you might need to spend money on mail, and some seasons you might not. Some seasons you might need to be heavy on the recruiting flyers, and some seasons you might need to be heavy on this, or some seasons you might need to have a knockout host special. It just depends. You have to edit your behaviors to meet the demands of your business. What does your business need from you now? And if it doesn't need you to mail out things, then don't do it. If it needs you to mail out things, then do it. Bite the bullet and do it. Okay. You have to be willing to edit your behaviors, change, ebb and flow, see what your business is demanding from you, and then do that. That's really what's going to bring you success in the long run. So love that. People saying Canva is user friendly, so much better. Canva is quicker than Adobe. Tina says, highly suggest the Canva paid version. It was so many more features that are helpful. I do use the Canva paid version. By the way, there are YouTube videos also on Canva and how to use Canva and how to use different features, how to move things, change things, add an effect. I mean, it really is amazing what you can create. And I found it to be a very worthwhile tool in my business. I design business cards. I design labels on it. You can design graphics for anything, Instagram backgrounds. I mean, it's just amazing. Love that. Love it. So hope this was helpful for you. Any questions on mailouts, whys, how do you follow up? I mean, any questions you have on this topic at all?
I was just wondering,
Hit me.
do you have like a way of making sure you don't send out duplicates? Like say like a clubber fills out your form.
Yes. So I have an Excel spreadsheet where I put everyone who like everyone will go into that sheet, and then basically I'll sort by alphabetical, and if there's any duplicates of names, then I know like, okay, just one person. And then also as mail goes out, they're in that Excel sheet like as, okay, received mail or sent on this date, because that also lets me know when to follow up. So if someone requests it and I see that they're already on my thing, I'll be like, hey, I already sent you one, did you get it? You know what I mean? Or something like that. So I do keep an Excel spreadsheet. You could also use the Notes app on your phone, Google Sheets, like any of those kind of things too. Yeah. Do you use your computer? Oh, hold on first. Wait. Hannah says, what text app do you use to follow up? Do you keep up with what product or you sent to people? Good questions. Okay. So I currently do not use Project Broadcast or any sort of mass texting service. I realize that that is an important tool and could easily make my life easier. And it is in my like pipeline of things that I want to do. So Project Broadcast is a mass texting service. I honestly think that I want to use it more for team and communicating like news to you guys, sending inspiring texts, things like that. With my customers, I'm just old school. I really like to have in the now conversations, be aware of what's going on. I don't put anyone in a drip campaign. I am a one-on-one texting kind of girl. So like when I open the Notes app on my phone and it's Nightmare Before Christmas and I've got 37 people with their numbers, right? Those people are saved in my contacts, but I will send 37 individual text messages. I will. It'll take me 15 minutes to do it, but that's 15 minutes. It's fine, you know? But then when and if people respond, I can have real-time conversations. I just feel like I'm more connected to my customers this way. I do feel like I can be disconnected if I were to use a system like Project Broadcast. That's just my own personal opinion. But I also know that it is absolutely impossible for me to keep up with every single person ever, and Project Broadcast would be a way for me to reach every single person ever. So it's like a give and take. You just have to decide like what works for your business and what you want to use. Second question is, do you keep up with what product and scent you send to people? So yes, I really don't have like a sample, like I don't like send samples very often. Sampling, it can be really effective, but like for example, I'm going into an extremely busy event season where I have in 2 weeks I have a 12-day event, and there's also like 2 days of setup and a day of tearing up, right? You know, and like kids and husbands, and you know, my husband does all the setup and tear down, which is amazing, but then I'm, you know, with the kids, so it's like 2 weeks, right? So I have 2 weeks in September. I have a 2 week state fair in October. And all the way leading up to those events, there's days of prep work and labeling and sorting and packing. I mean, we literally got 18 Scentsy boxes in today. 18. That's not even half of what we have coming. So when I'm in my busy season, I'm not sending samples because I know that I cannot do like order follow-up and customer follow-up and sample follow-up. I don't have the capacity to do it. In a slower season for me where I don't have big events like that and I have time, yes, I would send samples and do follow-up on those specific samples. But like, for example, the last flash sale that we had, I sent a counter clean sample, like a big one. Because I told people, if you attach your order to a party at checkout, I'll send you like a fun big sample. So I sent them a big, like 2-ounce sample of counter clean. And 2 ounces is a lot because the bottle's like what, 16, you know? So that's 8 samples out of a bottle. That's a big sample of counter clean. So they got that. And then, but I did follow up with all those people, but I knew I sent them Johnny Appleseed. So I sent them a text, hey, did you get it? What do you think? Are you obsessed? You know, and obviously they are. So, hopefully that helps. When I know I have the capacity to follow up on samples, I will. But when I know that it's going to be too much and I'll miss it, I'm not going to waste my time or money by sending out samples. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Monica says, do you use your computer more for your business versus your phone? I've only done my phone, but I'm starting back up and want to do the best I can. I use both. My phone is really, most people operate their business straight up on their phone all the time, like 100% of the time. I am old and I like a computer. I don't love things mobile all the time. That's just my own personal preference. Could I do it for my phone? Absolutely. But I 100% think that Canva is easier on a desktop or a laptop. I prefer workstation reporting on a computer, but it is absolutely not necessary to have a computer, and you 100% can run this business from your phone. That's just, it's really personal preference. Touch on follow-ups, please, says Erica. I word vomit and look so dumb. Follow-ups for me are really simple. I also do have a great YouTube video on how I do very simple follow-up. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's called Simple and Effective Customer Follow-Up. My customer follow-up is literally just so easy because I don't do a mass texting or do like a drip campaign. I will just text someone and be like, hey, did you get your order? Are you obsessed? Like, just like that. That's how I start. And then it's a conversation. It's just a natural conversation. Do you love it? Okay, what do you think about this scent? Okay, I'm so glad you're loving it. Can't wait to help you get more, whatever. I mean, honestly, it's literally conversational. All of my follow-up is conversational, which I think is, I just, for me, that's the best way for me to build my business. For you, maybe it's a drip campaign. Maybe it's plugging someone into Project Broadcast and sending them a systematic text 2 weeks and 1 month and 2 months and 6 months. Maybe that's how your business works for you. For me, I got to stay connected to my customers in that conversational, personal way. So I do not word vomit. I keep it short and sweet. Literally, like, did you get your order and are you obsessed? Like that can be something really easy and a great way to start a conversation with a follow-up. If it's someone who hasn't ordered in a while, you can say something like, I know you need some new fall scents. Do you want me to send you some stickers you can smell? I mean, literally, it can be like that. Super easy. Tina loves Project Broadcast for scheduling mostly. Yep. That is a great feature on Project Broadcast, by the way. You don't have to use it even for mass texting. You can use it just to schedule. Like if you're a night owl or an early morning person, like you can be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you can schedule your text to go out at 8:30, or whatever. Or you can schedule them to go out. Like, let's say we have you here on Thursday, something's coming on Monday at 1 o'clock, right? At 1 o'clock, you can send a link to your customers. Hey, guess what we have just dropped, blah, blah, blah. Like you can schedule that out. I mean, that is a huge benefit. Lori says she uses it to schedule text, but also has real conversations with customers. Yeah, absolutely. You go, Tina. It's the first season in 5.5 years. I did not do samples, and honestly, it feels good. Love that. I really don't make or send a lot of samples. Like I said, when I do, it's a time that is it's slower in my event season, because when I have events that are 10, 12, 14 days long, it's just there's so much prep work leading up to it. The after I have to follow up from after the event, and like also just personally like relax and take a breath and take a day off. Like I just don't have it in me. Hello, Casey and family. Hello. I just saw you pop on. It's good to see your face. Yes, hopefully that helps you guys. Any other questions? Marie says, I don't understand how to use Canva, but I do have a printer, so I'm glad to be sharing those links. Yes, so basically I'm going to give you the template link on Canva. You can take the template and you can edit it, which obviously you have to, it's got my face and my phone number and my website on it. So take those out and put yours in. But if you want to play with colors or fonts or change out the images, like it really is easy. And the only way for you to learn how to do it is to log in and try. That's it. You just got to play with it. Okay, you can do it. Don't be afraid of it. You got this. Akila says, I can't wrap my head around follow-up campaigns. I can't either. For me, it's too impersonal and I feel disconnected from my customers that way. So I love to stay connected. All right, any other questions? I love you guys. I hope this was helpful for you, informative. Mailing things out, getting scents under their noses. That's the magic. But what's the real magic? I love you. I mean it. That's the whole goal of all this. Okay. Do not forget to follow up. Okay. I love you. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Good night. Bye.